So this problem will be solved by Fisher approximation. Let's see what is given here. I follows normal 0, comma. I starts from 1 to 1, 3. Summation xi square. Let's call it as y. Follows chi square with 1, 1, 3. As just earlier we have discussed, if n is larger, generally greater than 70, then we solve the problem by using Fisher approximation. What is Fisher approximation? Fisher approximation is if y follows chi square with n, then under root of 2y minus under root 2n minus 1 follows normal 0, comma. Consider probability. Summation xi square. We call this as now y less than or equals to 120 is equals to probability of, now make this adjustment, under root 2y less than or equal to under root. What we did here, we multiply this quantity by 2 and then we take the square root. So same thing do for here. Multiply this 128 by 2 and take its square root minus under root 2n minus 1 is 113. So 113 into 2, 13 गुणिले 2, 226 minus 1, which is 225 minus root of 2 to 5. By Fisher approximation, this is under root 2y minus under root 2n minus 1. This is normal 0, 1, which is z. The quantity z unnanar. Less than or equal to 256. Square root is 16. Square root of 2 to 5 is 15. This is probability of z less than or equal to 1. Nothing but 1 minus probability of z. Say this probability will be C, as we have discussed here. I know this probability 0.1. This way we have to solve this problem. Let's see some more examples. Let's see one example of, that is the calculation of probability. Let's solve one example which will be of computation of probability. Let y follows I square 16. Find probability of y less than or equal to 20.465. Probability of 11.152 less than or equal to 26.96. Third is median. Okay, let's see its solution. Y follows chi square with 16. First, probability of y less than or equals to 20.46 which is equals to probability of y is what? Chi square less than or equal to 20.6. And for chi-square distribution, the probabilities are this probability is alpha, this point is chi-square n comma alpha. This probability is be calculated as this probability of chi-square n greater than chi-square n comma alpha is equals to alpha. या पद्धतीने ही probability बघितली जाते. म्हणजेच काय ग्रेटर साठी तुम्हाला काय स्क्वेअर ग्रेटर दॅन समथिंग कुठला तरी पॉईंट आहे ती प्रोबॅबिलिटी पाहिजे असेल तर ती स्टॅटिस्टिकल टेबलमध्ये बघितली जाते. ही प्रोबॅबिलिटी कशी बघणार? दिस इज नथिंग बट 1 मायनस root of chi square 16 greater than or equals to 20.46. And now how to see this probability? Degrees of freedom 16 and point is 20.465. So let's see here. This is the statistical table and this is this page is for the chi-square values. This first column is degrees of freedom. Inside values are the points and the values here at top, these are the probabilities. कुठली probability पाहिजे आपल्याला या ठिकाणी? chi-square 16 greater than 20.465. So let's see this in the 16 degrees of freedom. आणि तो पॉइंट ऑब्झर्व करायचा 20.465. So with respect to 16 and this 20.465, see the value at top. ही वरती व्हॅल्यू पाहिजे. ही जी प्रोबॅबिलिटी आहे इज द आन्सर. काय आन्सर आलं? Probability of chi-square 16 greater than this 20.465 is 0. This way we have to see the. I hope it is clear. Answer is 0. Next one. Probability of 11.152 less than y. Y is chi-square 16, 26.296. Now, how to see this probability? See, suppose this is somewhere 11.152 and this is 26.296. So this is आपल्याला ग्रेटरच्या प्रोबॅबिलिटीज पाहता येत आहेत. तर मग ही मधली प्रोबॅबिलिटी पाहिजे आपल्याला ही वाली. So this probability will be obtained by this probability minus this probability. This is probability of chi-square 16 then or equals to 11.152 minus probability of chi-square 16 greater than or equals to 26.6. Now solve this 11.152. 16 corresponding 11.152, answer is 0.80. Minus 26.296. This is 16. 26.296 is 0.05. So this way I have to see the values. Answer is 0.75. Is correct. The third one is median. How to find the median? Median is nothing but probability of chi-square 16 less than or equals to or the greater than or equals to median equals to 0.50. Just see this value from the statistical table. n इज इक्वल टू 16च्या करस्पॉन्डिंग आणि प्रोबॅबिलिटी 0.50च्या करस्पॉन्डिंग आपल्याला पॉईंट पाहिजे. आतापर्यंत आपण काय पाहिलं की n 60 आणि पॉईंटच्या करस्पॉन्डिंग प्रोबॅबिलिटी पाहिली. आता नाव वी हॅव टू सी फॉर n and probability we have to find out the point, which is also easy, not difficult. Okay, n is equal to 16 आणि probability 0.50 याच्या करस्पॉन्डिंग बघायचं. 16 okay, this 15.338, median is 15.33 from the statistical. This way we have to find out, we have to calculate the probabilities for chi-square distribution. So we have covered all the different types of examples for chi-square distribution. Let's solve one or two examples. This is example number 6. Let x1 follows x1 and x2 are standard normal variates. Find probability of x1 plus x2 bracket square less than or equal to 0.296, x1 minus x2 bracket square greater than or equals to 5.412. It's its solution. Again x1 x2 follows normal 0 1. x1 plus x2 follows normal 0 comma 2. x1 minus x2 follows normal 0 comma 2. By standardizing this, x1 plus x2 minus 0 upon root 2 follows normal 0 1. So its square so x1 plus x2 minus 0 upon under root 2, this follows normal 0 1 by standardizing. Similarly, this x1 minus x2 upon root 2, this follows normal 0 1. Take this square x1 plus x2 bracket square upon 2 follows chi-square 1. Same example which I have solved for first one. Upon 2, this follows chi-square with 1. Okay. Now consider the probability of x1 plus x2 bracket square. Less than or equal to 0.296, comma x1 minus x2 bracket square greater than or equals to 5.412. This is equals to probability of, this is chi-square 1. So divide this by 2. If you divide this by 2, this will be chi-square 1. 0.296 upon 2. Divide this by 2. So this is again chi-square 1. This will be chi-square 1 less than or equal to 0.148 into ही probability कशी पाहिजे 1 minus probability of chi-square 1 greater than or equals to 0.1, right? Now you can solve this from you can see this value from statistic. 1 minus probability of. So students, we have covered all the different types of examples. Some of the problems are also there in exercise. To do there as your own. We have covered uh, as much as possible the different varieties of problems. Pascal distribution. For today, stop here. In the next lecture, we will solve examples of P and F distribution. Thank you.